The Air Force Academy headed to the famous Idaho Potato Bowl to take on Western Michigan Saturday, December 20th, 3:45 Mountain Time, be televised by ESPN. Air Force making its 24th bowl appearance in school history. They're going to take on a Western Michigan team that is top in scoring in the MAC. Air Force, though, the defense playing very well, especially coming off the game against Colorado State, where they held Colorado State to 14 points in the last 3 quarters. How do they replicate that against the high-powered offense of Western Michigan?
Well, Air Force defensive coordinator Steve Russ brought an aggressive attacking style to this Falcon unit that surrendered almost 500 yards per game in 2013. The turned-up Heat nearly doubled their turnovers and saw an improvement from 14 to 33 sacks, the biggest single jump in the conference. Second-team all-conference linebacker Jordan Pierce led the team with 107 tackles. First-team all-conference safety Weston Steelhammer picked off 6 passes, and second-team all-conference defensive lineman Alex Hansen recorded 10 tackles for losses and 3.5 sacks of his own. A defense that gave up 40 points a season a year ago slashed that number to 24 per game in 2014. Offensively, like you said, Western Michigan doubled their point production from 17 to 34 in a single season. The growth of sophomore quarterback Zach Terrell was the primary reason. Terrell threw for 70%, over 3,000 yards passing, and 23 touchdowns. His 9.5 per attempt blew away the rest of the field in the MAC, who didn't have a quarterback averaging over 8 yards. This will be another challenge for the Falcons, similar to that of Boise State and Colorado State, where both offenses can attack with skill in their running and passing games. Air Force will have to protect the football and give their defense some help. In their 3 losses, the Falcons were -2, -3, and -3 in turnover margin, creating short fields and extra possessions that were just too much for Steve Russ's defense to overcome.
The Falcons have been very big against great teams. They're one of 2 teams in the country to have beaten 2 10-win teams this year. Of course, they beat Colorado State and Boise State. First ever meeting between Air Force and Western Michigan will happen in Boise, Idaho, in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, Saturday, December 20th, 3:45 Mountain Time. ESPN will have your television coverage. For Ted Sundquist, I'm Jesse Kurtz. Thanks for logging on to the Mountain West Network, and enjoy watching the bowl games.